Hello everyone, welcome. This video is sort of, I think a big issue that I see people facing in this field, in non-duality, is doubt. Or just thought in any way, but there's a flavor of thought, which is, it's like doubt. There's a doubt sense to it. A sense of, but that sense of doubt can also be interpreted as incomplete. Something hasn't finished yet. I'm still on a process. This is it, but it's not quite it yet. These sort of, or even just complete doubt. Like, I have no idea what non-duality is about. None of it makes sense to me. I can't understand it. And this is the kind of the ultimate answer to any doubt question, any thought. To be honest, to any thought you have about spirituality. When it comes to, call it recognition, or call it the end of, when it comes to ending seeking. And that the answer is always silence, or sort of better put, meeting the answer without any words. Like, just notice whatever doubt thoughts are arising. Like, maybe it's I don't think this person's onto anything. I've heard the word silence 1,000 times. Just sounds cheesy. Whatever thought is arising, meet it without words. Meet it with silence. And that silence, that without words, that is the end of knowing. That's the end of understanding, which is the complete 360 to what, well, not 360, whatever it is, to what doubt is doing. Doubt is always, thoughts are always looking for a knowing, somewhere to land, something to understand, something to grasp, something to guess. And it's constant. We're watching non-duality, we're doing calls with people, we're seeking this, seeking that. It's like this end, it's like almost like a seeking for a final understanding or knowledge. And that silence, that wordless, that's the answer, and it's the end of knowing and understanding. Complete end of it. This isn't about, you've probably heard it a lot if you've watched a lot of non-duality. It's not about knowing. It's not about understanding. It's not about coming to some final landing place. It's the end of that. It's the end of knowing. It's why, I'm very adamant about letting go of words, dropping language. Why I'm always asking questions like, who are you if you can't refer to thought? What's in between I'm awake and I'm not awake? What's in between this is it, this is not it? Because what you'll notice is the only answer to that is silence. Not the word silence, but the only answer to that is no answer. There is no landing. But the mind is addicted to knowing, so it may hear that, it may experience peace, and then but this doesn't sound like what Ramana Maharishi said, or this doesn't sound like what Adyashanti said. This experience should happen. And it's just over and over again. Meet that without words. Meet that doubt without words. Right now, in this video, meet whatever I'm saying with silence. And not as a practice. The mind goes, I should practice. This is really good. I should practice it. Again, back to the wordless, back to the unknown. This is just pointing to the end of knowing, the end of understanding. And the end of this moment needing to be anything other than it is. A return to just simplicity. And this is the unknown, this appearance. This is the unknown appearing, the wordless appearing. The mind is always filtering it, wanting to it's like this weird thing. It's like good that we have a mind it's a great tool to navigate this appearance. But when that tool becomes the primary seat of our attention, it's always looking for some landing, and that doesn't exist. Because this can't be known. A thought can't capture anything. The only, I guess, correct response is just meeting it without words. And when you meet it without words, there's no you, this, other, world, anything. There's nothing in that. It's empty of even itself, of it being nothing. Like nothing is saying too much. Silence is saying too much. But I say silence because it's the correct response to the mind looking for something. Like ultimately, I would just sit if I would just sit here and people would just ask me questions and I wouldn't respond. And that's the simplicity of this all. That's why this isn't anywhere else. That's why this isn't found in experience. Experience will change. You might have a blissful reaction to this. You might have an uncomfortable reaction to this. But over and over again, it's just met without words, met with that silence, met with the death of knowing, the death of understanding. Not that we become like a simple, like, our mind just stops understanding anything. The mind still functions. There's not this need to land anywhere. There's not this need to know who you are or what reality is, because it's complete unknowing. And from there we're without words. It's hard to speak anymore. It's hard to make videos, to be honest. But somehow, words come out. Because I never want a video to land someone with a conclusion. Oh yeah, this is it. This is emptiness. This is awareness. Like they're all conclusions, and they're all knowings. It's why it's like always take away the thought. Because as soon as you go, even the word "this is it," it gets, then there becomes a not it, an opposite. Emerson, he has this question where he says, "What's without opposites?" Like, can you find a word without an opposite? And the mind still tries to find, still tries to land. And you may feel a tension arise with that, but it's just back to it. Meet it with the silence, meet it without words. You may forget, you start trying to understand. It's okay. Go back and meet it without words. As I'm sort of pointing right now. This is not like a practice to like write down and put in and go practice later. It's like right now, meet this moment without words, in silence. Not mental silence. But it's more meeting that doubt thought. Stop trying to figure out thought or figure out words, because it will just only come up with more words, more elaborate words. Some words truer than others to explain the nature of reality and stuff, but it's at the end of the day, it's all words. What's here without words? And if you keep stripping back, I don't know what's here, drop that as well. What are you without that? So and then there's only the wordless left. Only complete unknowing. Or the in-between. The in-between, I'm awake, I'm not awake. This is it, this is not it. In between movement and not movement. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.